Okay, sweet. We are live. Welcome to the Wizards of Gore. This is another one of our podcast stream kind of things. And I'm here as always. Oh, I just had a big bowl of like chicken and rice. It was really good. But I'm here as always with my partner in crime, my sidekick and sleaze, Andrew, who runs his own YouTube channel now, which I keep saying every time we do a stream and I say that you have your own YouTube channel now, I say I'll link it and then I forget to link it. This time I will remember. I will link it in the description once this goes up as a video. Now, tonight we are going to be covering the I think it's like French Canadian. I know it's Canadian. I think it might be French Canadian, but it's a Canadian New Zealand co-production. Independent, post-apocalyptic kind of science fiction, horror, comedy, action movie called Turbo Kid. Now, Turbo Kid was based on the short film T is for Turbo, which was one of the entries for the spot of T in the first ABCs of Death movie. And it lost, obviously. T is for Toilet is what won, which T is for Toilet is a great short film. But I get a feeling that if it would have won, we would not have this film. This film is like a combination of like BMX movies from the 80s, like Rad, and stuff like Mad Max. It's one of those movies that I feel like is so supremely 80s that it couldn't have possibly come from the 80s because it's so over the top and self-aware, but at the same time I feel like it could have actually come from the decade, which is why there have been multiple people who have put this on VHS already.
Oh, nice.
And I think this film would go great on VHS. But with that, now that all the proceedings are out of the way, the main proceedings of the plot of the film, actually I haven't even mentioned the plot. The plot basically is about a kid who likes comic books in the post-apocalyptic wasteland, and he becomes friends with this girl, and then she gets kidnapped, and he has to become a superhero to save her. All right, now we can get into the movie. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3.
Already like the music.
Yeah, no, this is just like the opening. It's meant to give off a very 80s vibe.
Oh yeah, I love it.
#1 leader in Laserdisc sales. I didn't even notice that.
Good old Laserdisc.
Were Laserdiscs even a thing in the 80s is the question.
I think they were, actually. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, no, Quebec. It just said Quebec. This is a French-Canadian film. All these logos.
I'm into it.
I'm just waiting for the movie to start. Because as soon as it starts, it's just perfect.
That's definitely a Kiwi accent.
The year 1997.
I love it.
I already forgot about that part. The music in this movie is perfect, too. So, Andrew, had you heard anything about this movie before I told you about it?
Not a word. I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah, I had heard a couple things, but not much about it. So
Yeah.
as soon as it got put on Netflix, I was ready.
Oh, nice.
But I wasn't. But I wasn't ready at the same time. Nobody's ever
Oh my
ready to fully experience this movie. It is beyond hypnotic.
Oh my god.
More hypnotic than Sledgehammer.
No, nothing is more hypnotic than Sledgehammer.
I beg to differ.
Except maybe a Halloween puppy.
Also, this song, which I'm pretty sure was in Rad.
Really?
I don't know. I haven't seen Rad.
I haven't either.
Thrill of the lament.
Hmm.
It like just this. It's hard. This is one of those movies that I think honestly, like I've heard some people give negative reviews of, and I feel like this is a movie that is impossible to hate because like from the first moment, I just had a smile on my face.
Yeah. It's sort of a kind of movie that I think defies reviews in general.
It defies everything. It defies genre.
The genre is just 80s.
Yeah, basically.
This movie was made with a lot of government assistance. Sure wish we had that in America.
Yep, but they don't respect art.
What I'm seeing in the credits.
And this film is art. Also, Michael Ironside is in this.
Hmm.
I say that like I know who he is. I just know he's like somewhat well known.
Yeah, I don't really know who that is.
No, he sounds important. I'm pretty sure he actually plays the villain.
Hmm.
Which the villain is really cool. Ah, nothing like some toxic chewing gum.
I like how this guy is actually a kid because in the short film they had a different actor who was clearly much older, like an adult.
Oh yeah,
like an older adult.
Which is why I think this movie really works. Because honestly, at the same time, you can't have a movie called Turbo Kid and have him be like in his 30s.
Yeah, and even if it wasn't Turbo Kid, I feel like it works better with like a kid.
A kid, yeah.
I really do.
Also, I want that Turbo Rider poster.
Yeah, me too.
And he literally looks like Judge Dredd, which I think is what they were going for, kind of.
Where can I buy the double hammer?
Oh, this part's pretty cool. Look what he's caught here.
Whoa.
Yeah. You know what the bad part? You know what a shame is? You know what's a shame? That is the only hint of a mutant you will ever see in this movie.
Really?
Yeah, you don't see any more of things like that. Any more like puppet monsters, which is a bit disappointing, but I feel like the film has enough going on already.
Yeah.
Although I hope they make a sequel. I've heard that there are plans to because this one did pretty well in the independent film circuit.
That's cool.
And I hear it's gaining a pretty big audience now that it's on Netflix, which I'm happy they put it on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like, I watched this movie first time in, like, February of this year, and since then I've watched it, like, 2 more times. This is, like, my 4th time watching it, and I'm still loving it.
Really?
It's like The Witch, kind of. Except I watched The Witch... It's like The Witch, except I've watched Witch, like, 7 times.
Ooh. Yeah, I've only seen Sledgehammer 5 times.
Also, this guy right here, that's arm wrestling, he's totally a reference to the Man with No Name from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh.
Which I also think is really cool to see a character like that, to see a kind of almost Western like character in a post-apocalyptic film.
Yeah, the setting is really cool. It's giving me a slight Land of the Dead vibe, but much, much less dark.
Oh yeah, a bit more. I don't want to say lighthearted, but I would say a bit more goofy and Mad Max-esque.
Yeah, like in terms of the setting, you know how Land of the Dead was.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. The Land of the Dead had a really cool setting.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people hate it, but I don't get it. I don't get the hate.
Yeah. Trust me, I saw you. I saw your collection video.
Yeah.
I heard you talk about it for like 5 minutes straight.
I'm just baffled. Okay. Was that a toaster?
Yeah. I like how this film has no setting at all, too. Like, it doesn't specify whether this is New Zealand or Canada or the U.S.,
Yeah.
which really gives a kind of almost ominous vibe, otherworldly kind of feeling, almost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. He looks familiar to me, but I can't place him.
And what's funny is, I watched this movie like right when I was at my height of playing Fallout 4,
Mm-hmm.
and there are some very similar plot elements to Fallout 4, surprisingly. I mean, I think one big example of just Fallout in general is the comic books. Because in Fallout, I mean, comic books were like all over the place. Especially in Fallout 4, you could actually find like the costumes for some of the superheroes.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you could find Grognak the Barbarian. You could find his outfit and his axe as a weapon.
Hmm.
He's also given off this kind of Indiana Jones vibe as well.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely picking up on that.
Are you just sitting on the floor?
Yeah.
All right.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Oh, you're about to get a good look at the villain here.
Mm.
In the weird like games he plays. Oh.
Is that a cinder block?
Yep.
That is really cool, actually.
And the fact that he's reading it out loud to himself in an abandoned like playground is great too.
It is. Oh my god. The settings in this they're amazing.
Like, they had to design everything in this film. The comic book and everything is great.
Oh my god. That's so creepy.
She gives off this Omega 80s vibe, just like the older sister in Terror Vision does.
Mm. Holy crap. I thought you were going to say Terror Tunes. I was going to freak out.
No. Well, I mean, come on, you remember. No, there's no way you could ever forget the sister in Terror Vision, I should say. Terror Vision was the ultimate 80s movie, because it was like, it's something like this. It was so self-aware and over the top that, honestly, if you were to show that to me and tell me it was a movie from like 2010 and I didn't like Google it or anything, I would believe you.
Same. I think it was not just the sister, but I know what you mean.
I mean, no, it was everything, but she was the like supreme like 80s kind of like pop culture, I guess. Like pop music kind of culture, because she looked like Cyndi Lauper.
Mm-hmm. She did look like Cyndi Lauper.
And then her boyfriend, her boyfriend was definitely like the punk rock culture of the 80s. Her parents were yuppie culture.
That was a cool part about that movie, was the different sorts of 80s cultures colliding.
I feel like the grandfather and the youngest kid, I feel like those two were just like the kind of over patriotic, kind of like fuck the Russians kind of culture that they had in the 80s. Very much Red Dawn.
Oh my god.
You know, Red Dawn's the first PG-13 movie ever.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
You know, the last movie to be released on VHS film was A History of Violence in 2005.
I've never actually seen A History of Violence. I know it is directed by David Cronenberg, and this was when he went into more serious stuff. And I've seen his film Crash, which was phenomenal.
I've not seen that one, and I haven't seen A History of Violence either.
But yeah, no, his movie Crash from like 96, I think. It's like NC-17 rated. Oh. And it's literally a movie about people who are sexually attracted, or sexually aroused at least, by car crashes.
Huh.
And it is like really weird and kind of like, it's weird and it's sexual, but it's not like pleasing to the eye or enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, I want to watch. I actually have a screenwriting professor who's like obsessed with it, and he talks about it all the time. It's like one of his favorite movies, so I should watch it.
I'd definitely say it is like his last great body horror film. I consider it a body horror film, honestly, because it is very much about the kind of destruction and manipulation of flesh. Also, we get some backstory here.
Nice.
I want a Viewmaster that has Turbo Rider things.
Same, honestly.
Also, that guy with the skull mask, he's called Skeletron.
Oh my god.
Also, did you see the name of that
cereal?
Yeah, did you see that? I was about to say, did you see the name of that cereal? That was like literally Soylent Green cereal.
Hmm.
Except it was Soylent something. But I saw Soylent, and I know that it's made out of people. I haven't seen Soylent Green, but I know it's made out of people.
Talking about a movie that's been overspoiled.
Honestly, I think that's one of those movies where it's not even that, like, shocking the twist is anymore, to the
Yeah.
point that, I mean, it's definitely been overspoiled quite a bit, but I feel like if I were to watch it without knowing the twist that Soylent Green was made out of people, I feel like I wouldn't be as I feel like I would still be like, okay, I mean, yeah, that's kind of messed up, but that's not like omega surprising in a
Right.
world that's overpopulated.
Mm-hmm.
Also, did you know they actually made Soylent Green, like, actual, like, crackers made with, like, seaweed in, like, the early 2000s?
Really, I didn't know that.
It was an actual product, but it didn't perform well for obvious reasons.
Right.
I'll be honest, the only thing I didn't like about this movie, at least the first time I watched it, was her, the character of Apple.
Hmm.
Like
Sweet name.
the first time I watched it, I didn't really like her, and she kind of grows on you, honestly. Like, by the time I saw it the second time around, I was like, okay, she's kind of fun and goofy and charming.
Yeah, I mean,
The first time I
she
was kind of annoyed, but
she definitely seems like something that could happen in this kind of setting, you know?
oh, definitely. Also, it's great because her character makes a reference to Army of Darkness.
Hmm.
Don't
Nice.
touch anything. Thank you. Now I'm going to be ultimately euphoric by eating Doritos and drinking Mountain Dew.
That's the way to do it.
I should go downstairs, get some of my dad's fedoras, and start tipping them.
Oh my god.
I mean, I shaved my neck beard today, but
You should let it grow out for the next stream, and then wear one of the fedoras.
oh, you sicken me.
For our next marathon, you gotta do it. For the next Sub Rosa stream.
Oh, I do not look forward to that. I feel like we should do a marathon of them for Christmas movies, for Christmas horror movies.
Yes, I think so too. That's a good idea.
Oh, this music.
Yeah, I love it.
I want to buy it on vinyl. I heard they released it on vinyl and
Really?
cassette.
Ooh. Yeah, you know me and the cassettes.
Do you even have a cassette player?
I do. I have two.
No. I mean, my record player has a cassette player on it. So technically, I could have bought your album on cassette and listened to it, but
I mean, it's available online for free.
yeah, that and it's sold out.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, this is fun.
Mm. And they're about to do some arm wrestling.
Hmm.
You have an eye for the obvious.
Did you ever see that movie Sylvester Stallone did about arm wrestling?
Oh, Over the Top?
Yeah.
I've heard about it. I have not seen it.
I want to see it so bad.
I've heard it is over the top.
Yeah. I really want to watch it.
Zeus as a character very much reminds me of the leader of the aliens in Bad Taste.
Hmm.
Blades of fire.
Are those blenders?
Yes.
This is
Like they had to
amazing.
make it even. They had to make it even more over the top by adding flames.
Right. Huh.
Yeah, Fright Rags put out a series. I'm sure I sent you one of them. The series of designs based on Turbo Kid.
Yeah, I saw the one you sent me.
Yeah,
Really cool stuff.
the hoodie of that design has already sold out.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm really mad. I mean, it was like a $50 hoodie. I wasn't gonna buy it anyway, but still.
What I really want is
Oh,
a poster. Oh yeah, that's nice. Good one. Oh, crap. Didn't see that coming.
I know Frederick is such a cool character too.
Huh. Good
Got
one.
him.
Right. Remember when the guy from Fright Rags
Was
was
in
in
Terror at
Terror at
Bloodfire.
Bloodfire?
Like, I don't want to talk about that because I still get emails that say Brian from Fright Rags, and I really want to reply and be like, Brian, why were you in Terror at Bloodfart Lake? That movie was cancer.
Like, it really was like one of the two worst films I've seen in my life, and the other one was Evil Dead and Red Rednecks.
Don't mention that around me.
I'm glad we didn't finish it, is all I can say. Or we did finish that one. Which one
No,
did we
we
not
didn't
finish?
finish Bloodfart.
Right.
I don't even want to say the whole title anymore.
Yeah.
Make a weapon. Like that double hammer.
Mm-mm.
That's that shit they would use in the Old Boy sequel.
Oh my god. Is that a lawn gnome?
Yeah, it's a gnome. Here's the Army of Darkness reference. What? This is my gnome stick. Yeah, they intentionally wrote that as a reference to Army of Darkness.
That's cool.
Which I feel like is pretty clever.
Yeah, I mean, and if you make a movie like this, like, there should be some references.
Oh, definitely. I think the whole bike thing is definitely a reference to like BMX Bandits and Rad.
Mm-hmm.
All the extreme sports movies of the 80s. Hot Doggin' or whatever. Breaking 2.
Kid.
Nah, man, Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Oh my god. Mac and Me.
I still haven't seen that.
Me neither.
I just know it's some kind of horrific nightmare movie that is advertising McDonald's, and my dogs are borking.
Oh yeah.
Ask not for who the dogs bork, they bork for thee.
They're cute.
Oh, don't be, he's dead.
Good one.
Avoid the glowing sea.
The music. Sounds like a ringtone.
Here, no. I'll do the Night at the Roxbury.
Oh my god. That's perfect.
Mm. Also, how dare you make independent, no budget filmmakers tell me to review their movies?
I didn't.
I don't want to watch.
That.
I don't even want to watch Night of the Were Rooster, but now I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I look forward to seeing your review of it.
I'll review it eventually.
I'll keep bugging you about it.
I work for a living, all right?
So do I. Which is why I make so few videos, so I should stop bugging you about it. I ain't exactly making them every day.
Yeah, even though I upload decently often. I don't know.
Frequently. This is great.
You can cut the sexual tension with a knife. Also, what is this? Fucking Tom and Jerry?
Oh my god.
Look at this net that I've just found. When I say go, be ready to throw.
Stop. Oh, I didn't see that coming, and now I'm so upset.
I'm upset that he has cancer.
Yeah, that's sad. Legitimately.
How's this shit I get down to at the club?
It's good. Ooh. Wicked spill.
Yep. This movie's only just begun.
Alright.
Like, I legitimately like how they take it, how it's supposed to be like a serious universe. It's not like super goofy, or the characters don't act too over the top, yet they're on bikes.
Yeah. It's not like, it doesn't feel like a parody.
Oh yeah, there's the plasma ball in the background. I forgot about that. That reminds me when they find the plasma ball in the attic in the Goonies. And Chunk is just like, wow, plasma! I feel like with the big recent influx of 80s and 90s nostalgia, we needed a movie like this.
I agree.
Now what we need is an overly brooding and dark revenge film. Like The Crow.
Yeah, but then it's like an Inspector Gadget reboot.
Say what you want, I liked the Inspector Gadget movie.
I did too when I saw it, like, many, many years ago.
Anytime I catch that one on TV, I gotta stop and watch it for at least, the first half hour.
I haven't seen it in many years.
I just remember the evil Inspector Gadget that Dr. Claw creates, and I remember having nightmares.
Oh gosh.
But look, it's Turbo Rider!
Oh man, this is so wild. Whoa.
Spooky, scary, and look, it's literally a Power Glove.
Oh my god.
It's literally the Nintendo Power Glove.
That's amazing.
I like how cool the outfit looks too, like legitimately.
Oh, yeah. I'm into it. Yeah. You want to keep your own helmet for this one. Whoa.
Talk about Mega Man powers.
Huh. Oh man.
That
Thundercats, like.
shit. My dad loves the Thundercats. He's got a Thundercats tattoo.
Does he really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And anytime him and his friends are in public, if somebody just if like I'll just be sitting there like at the table with them, we'll be like at a bar, at like a restaurant or something. They'll all be drinking, and I'll just say like at a monotone voice like thunder, and one of them will be like thunder, and they'll all get progressively louder and just go around until somebody says Thundercats, and they'll all scream. This is something they do in public.
I love that. That's incredible.
My dad is a character.
Sounds amazing.
Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, he's not into cult films like I am, so.
Oh, that's amazing.
And I like how almost all the effects in the movie are practical.
Yeah.
I mean, that was obviously a CG blood explosion, but still.
Most of them.
Most of the gore effects. And I mean the set. I mean the sets look fantastic.
Oh yeah, I really love the sets. So far, that's like some of my favorite part of the movie is the set design.
The pool party. Like they're just gonna let some kid with a power glove walk in there.
Yeah. It's also kind of reminding me of Rumble in the Bronx.
I'll be honest, I don't care for. Isn't that a martial arts film?
Kinda. It's a Jackie Chan action comedy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that would explain it. I don't like Jackie Chan.
God damn you.
I already told you this.
I know, but it never gets easier to hear.
I really don't like Jackie Chan. I mean, I don't think he's a bad actor, but I just think he's supremely overrated as a martial artist.
Well, I mean, he's not even, like, he doesn't even, that's not even his thing. He's like a stunt guy.
I know, but people like, there are so many people who are just like, he makes the best martial arts movies, and I'm like, you fucker. Have you not seen Riccio?
I mean, even he doesn't rate himself that high.
Oh, but check this out.
Oh, what's happening? Oh. Whoa, was he gonna make water from people? Oh man, that's amazing.
Water is people. Yeah, no, he makes water out of people. Is that not great?
How is this not a plot device that's been used before?
Oh.
Because like it's amazing.
Look, to quote Pickles from Metalocalypse, we're mostly water, and bleach is mostly water, so therefore we are bleach.
I loved that episode.
You're all gonna die.
Drink the bleach. This is ridiculous. Blast him. my gosh. Quite the introduction.
And this is literally like exactly like the short film.
Hmm. Oh, bad time for it not to work. I'm gonna need like 10 minutes. Oh no. Got clowned. Well, I like her headband.
You know, there's something funny that's going to happen later involving her headband, too.
Nice.
You two take the ugly one.
Oh my god. That was amazing.
Mm.
Whoa. With the music.
It's great.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that.
Oh, crap.
And then he gets his head smashed.
Yeah, he didn't do so well. Huh.
Oh. Like in the short film.
Yeah. This is like all the short film was. Oh, damn. That's rough. Oh my god. That's goofy.
It reminds me of Prometheus.
Oh. Didn't see that coming.
I've actually kind of forgotten how, like, crazy violent this movie is. Like, I remember it being violent, but I don't remember it being this crazy and over the top with it.
It really is. Oh, is that the double hammer?
Yeah, it was.
Nice. The slow clap.
And then the arm cannon clapped.
Oh.
Ain't that a shame?
It sure is.
Playtime's over. Oh, I'm living in a nightmare. On balance, off balance, doesn't matter. Nobody does it better.
Well, oh man.
They called that guy Tiny. Of justice. In the face.
Oh man.
Oh, I just noticed the building. It says Olympus Industries on the side.
Oh.
I just noticed that. This is like my 5th time watching this movie. And there's the borking again.
Mm-hmm. They seem to be riled up.
It's nearly 10 o'clock. My dad has to go to work at 2 in the morning.
Oh. Yikes.
He's not going to be happy about this one.
No.
Yay, more exposition. Depth perception. This guy's about to learn what that means.
Wow. Rude.
Nobody can be as good as Judge Dredd, kid.
Oh my god. Turbo Kid. Whoa.
Plot twist of the century right there, boy. Apple was a synth. And that's where the connection to Fallout 4 comes in. Because they had robots like that in Fallout 4 that would replace people suddenly. Aw.
The other thing about Fallout is that it spawned quite a lot of interesting fan videos.
Don't. I've seen some shit in my days.
I thought about going on YouTube and watching some of them to find like the real cringy ones. Huh.
Ripping pepperoni.
Oh my god. Ripping pepperoni. Well, at least she was a good sport about it.
I mean, shit. When you're a robot, what else can you do, you know?
Hmm. Holy crap.
I'm on the warpath, and when I'm finished, there's gonna be a bloodbath.
Who do you voodoo?
What?
Who do you voodoo?
Stop it. I was using real rap, NWA. No. All right.
Hmm. Her name
He's
is Apple.
great.
Like the computer, I just got.
The water is people.
There's another reference.
Yeah. Also, in 1984, Apple put out a series of advertisements that were literally wait, was it it was literally 1984, the novel.
Oh.
But with like people using PCs and then they're like, use Mac to be different.
Huh.
And not
That's
conform
weird.
to Big Brother. And I'm like,
That's
wow,
weird.
what a way to fucking sell out. Who wrote that? Wasn't it Orson Welles, or no? It was
George Orwell.
I always get Orson Welles and George Orwell mixed up.
Similar names.
Very. That's what I was trying to get. I was trying to think of the author. I was like George Orwell's 1984. I read 1984. That was a damn good book.
Yeah, it's very good. Very, very good.
I need to see the film with John Hurt.
Yeah, I've not seen it.
But I know John Hurt is a fantastic actor. He was the Elephant Man, and he was so good.
I still haven't seen The Elephant Man.
It was depressing. I saw it like a couple months back.
Also, John Voight, Anaconda.
Look, they're burning VHS tapes.
I love it.
Those better be moldy tapes, or I'm going to be very pissed.
Yeah, also inhaling that burning plastic is probably not great.
I mean, inhaling the stuff from burning styrofoam can give you cancer.
Doesn't surprise me.
Then again, a lot of things can give you cancer, aka living.
Yeah, pretty much everything. The movies of Chris Seaver.
Oh. Mm. Look, all I'm going to say is kill me.
I hate to trash on micro-budget filmmakers, but he legitimately deserves it. Like,
I mean, he had blackface. He thought it was okay to do blackface.
Yeah, so, all bets are off.
Also, there's also another reference. I don't think this was like an intentional thing, but there's a companion you can get in Fallout 4, who, in my opinion, is the best companion. You first meet her, and she's like one of those, like, octopus kind of Mr. Handy robots, and her name's Curry, and she has a French accent.
Oh, that's cool.
And she's like a scientist. And then she eventually wants to be human, and then she puts her mind into the body of an actual, like, humanoid robot. who looks
Oh.
like a human.
Oh God.
And she's yeah. Strike first. Look, I remember eyes, throat, genitals. You know, that reminds me of that scene in Enter the Dragon where like Bruce Lee's training a guy and he bows and he's like, and he hits him on the head. He's like, never lower your eyes.
Yeah, apparently when Bruce Lee would teach people actual self-defense, the main thing he would really teach people is just different ways to hit people in the crotch.
That's kind of beautiful.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Like when you would teach actual self-defense to people.
See, that's why he's my hero in a way.
Yeah, I mean, he's amazing.
I believe he once said, I do not fear the man who has practiced 1,000 different kicks. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 1,000 times.
Yeah, exactly. Are those the VHS tapes burning?
Mm-hmm. They make good firewood. I mean, I hear film does burn very well.
But does tape?
I mean, tape has film in it, so it's basically film.
I thought it was.
I don't know
totally different
exactly.
material.
I don't know exactly how it works.
That was gross, man.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, this is some shit right here.
Oh.
Is that a new coat?
Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Ingenious. Ooh. His good taste in fashion ruined him.
Oh, my gosh. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. It is ingenious.
Springtime, the only pretty ringtime, birds sing a ding. A ding a ding, sweet lovers love the spring.
See, you should definitely release an album.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I can sing, all right.
Lounge hits and show tunes.
Look, you should have seen one of my early videos. I deleted it because it was fucking horrific. It's called "Am I a Good Singer?" and it was me attempting to sing "Stairway to Heaven."
Oh man, you've deleted all the good videos.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to know that these existed.
If I produced backing tracks, would you sing over them?
Maybe, maybe. That's a big maybe, though.
Oh, I can work with that. I can work with maybe.
Mm. Oh, the soundtrack.
It's so good. I would buy it.
This is what the soundtrack to Hotline Miami sounds like.
Hmm.
Except a little creepier. There are some tracks that are definitely creepy. That have a very kind of 80s kind of synth sound. 80s kind of techno synth pop kind of, I don't know, sound.
Hmm. Did you ever see Miami Connection?
No, but I have actually heard about it.
It's
I
really
know
good.
it's like absolutely mind-blowingly awesome.
Yeah, this is reminding me a lot of Miami Connection.
And the thing is, I know Miami Connection actually came out in the 80s too.
Yeah, 1987.
Isn't it? Doesn't it have to do like with a kung fu rock band and like all kinds of
Yeah,
shit like that?
a kung fu rock band on Iraq.
Mm.
It's amazing.
Also, how dare you list Cabin Fever as one of the most overrated movies you own?
I think it's extremely overrated.
Well, I mean, that movie was great. Even Peter Jackson said so.
Whatever.
Peter motherfucking Jackson. He said so.
Oh my god.
This is what
I thought you
me.
hate him now.
I do. I really do. Unless he says something about like horror movies. If he says a horror movie's good, I kind of trust his opinion on it.
Yeah, honestly. Except for Cabin Fever, because it sucks.
Like when he said, like when they quoted him for The World's End, the last of the Blood and Cornetto trilogy, he said, "It's the best movie I've seen this year. Well, other than my own movie."
Oh my god.
Which I thought that was hilarious, but
Yeah.
I love the fucking Blood and Cornetto trilogy.
This is really surreal. And I love it. The dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's like that truck stop in Pee-wee's Playhouse. Or Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah. I always love that scene. Is he just duct taping? Yeah.
Yeah, that's how fixing robots work, you know? Haven't you ever fixed a robot before?
Can't say I have.
What are you, some kind of pleb?
I mean, I guess so. If fixing a robot is the determining factor. Rushing off this scene. I love that. It's the details in this movie, honestly.
It's the little things.
I don't trust it. What? Oh God. He's got this. Well, can't say I saw this going well.
Yeah, but this is the backstory to the kid.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
To quote Andrew Ryan,
All right.
what is the difference between a man and a slave? A man chooses, a slave obeys. I mainly say that because of the golf club.
Oh my God. That was a good game, I tell you what.
I like how he's literally wearing the same clothes. The kid is wearing the same clothes,
Yeah.
too.
But like small.
Did his clothes age with him?
That'd be wild. It is the future. 1997.
I just noticed that, too.
Yeah, now I feel like I need a sequel.
It's not even over yet.
I know,
Trust me.
but I want more when it's over. I know.
Trust me. You will. It's like Wolf Cop. Once it ends, you want it to keep going. At least they're making a second one.
Wolf Cop?
Did you see my review of Wolf Cop?
I don't think I did.
Because I said in my review, it's a contender for one of the best B movies of all time. Also, when I put out my review, the director tweeted me and thanked me for my kind words and told me that Wolf Cop 2 was on the way. Which they already said that it was on the way in the credits of the movie, but still.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad that we keep seeing this character.
He needs his own spin-off movie, honestly.
Oh my gosh.
Just like the black homeless guy in Street Trash needs his own spin-off.
Yeah, and the comic relief doctor from Curse 2, The Bite.
Ah, yes. And the guy with the snake dog.
Oh my god. Exactly. His would be like the prequel. Because he dies.
Let's roll. This movie very much reminds me of Adam Chaplin, which is like the Italian equivalent of Riccio.
Oh my God. I've never seen Adam Chaplin.
I mean, it's pretty badass. And it's inspired by the animes.
Really?
The violence is.
It's
like they specially designed the blood in the movie to be to look a certain way and act a certain way. Like when it mixes together, it becomes like a plastic almost.
Looks
like a rubbery plastic.
Like Elfin Lied.
Oh, don't mention Elfin Lied around me. That broke my heart. And ate me and ate my soul. Like, God damn, did that destroy my life.
Holy shit. You used to be happy.
Like, I used to be happy, then I watched that. Then I watched Elfin Lied, This Ugly Yet Beautiful World, Witchblade, and Madoka Magica, and now I'm fucking dead on the inside.
Oh my God. Nothing is good anymore.
Look, you have no idea. Oh, it's Apache Chief.
Huh. Charming.
Oh, got him.
Damn. He sure admires a lot of people's spirits.
Then let's make it memorable. Yeah, exactly what the audience is thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not very fair.
Oh. This isn't going to be good.
Oh, it's about to be insane. Like my prices. I'm Answer My Eyes Johnson.
Oh my God.
My prices are so low. I can't see anything and I can't feel anything either.
Answer My Eyes Johnson. I finally get the references now. I need season 3.
We really need it. I just hope it comes out like next year.
Yeah.
I don't know, kid, but it sounds cool.
Oh no. Oh my God. I like how the kick came after. Like. All the chain stuff is intense.
Look at the double hammer. But wait. Oh!
What? His is better.
A fellow chucker, eh?
Oh my God.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
No way. Like the new one?
No, the original. The good one.
Okay.
With the actual puppets.
The new one looks just ridiculous and weird.
I mean, I heard it wasn't bad, but...
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it either.
I also heard that they did reshoots because originally they were going to make Shredder this like old white guy CEO. So then they kind of rewrote it and reshot some scenes to make it somebody else, which is why the movie feels like when you watch it, it feels like that he's going to become the Shredder, but somebody else becomes the Shredder.
Oh.
Because people were pissed off because some old white CEO guy was going to be the Shredder.
Makes sense.
Honestly, I mean, like, look, I don't think him being Japanese is crucial to the Shredder being a good villain. I think it's just all about his. Oh, there's the fucking thing. I think it's all about his character.
Mm-hmm.
Eroku
Yeah.
Saki, I know who you are. We met many years ago in the home of my master, Hamato Yoshi.
Oh my god. Sound like Mr. Miyagi.
Mm.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh, what?
You could even see the fake beard kind of waving off the fucking severed chin, too.
What? Oh,
Bring it on.
Yeah, he should just not even, like, he's getting clowned.
Skeletron!
I love the name.
Also, he never takes off his mask.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think really adds to, like, just Skeletron as, like, a character. Because he has no character.
So
This movie is so satisfying to watch. Like, it really is. Ooh.
Oh, Toddy Walnut was in the chat.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice. I wasn't even looking at the chat. I don't keep an eye on the chat. You gonna read it off to me, or you're just gonna...
No, he just said, "What's up, fellas?"
There isn't much up. Although, I would highly recommend Turbo Kid.
Yeah. Me too, now.
It is such a... Like, I'll say it again. This is one of the most satisfying movies I have ever seen. Like, if you want to see a awesome tribute to, like, 80s post-apocalyptic films, this is it.
I agree.
And I really hope they make a sequel. I haven't heard anything about a sequel as of yet.
I hope they do also. Power Glove.
It's literally the Nintendo Power Glove, too, which is the best thing about it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, there's no disguising that.
God damn. Can't catch a break.
Remember, she's a robot, so she's fine.
Oh. Why doesn't he just shoot the kid?
because he wants to make it memorable.
There it is.
Yeah, but wouldn't you think Turbo Rider's uniform would be bulletproof?
I mean, you'd think so. It kind of just looked like, I don't know, like cushion to me.
Like leather?
Yeah.
Definitely. But even if it is, I mean, you could take a bullet.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so dramatic. Oh man.
And he took it like a boss too. He didn't even like he got
blow
knocked
up.
back, but he didn't explode. I think that is a test. Oh yeah, also.
Oh my god. This is amazing. Blast him.
Oh, the rain of blood in this movie makes me want to listen to some Slayer.
Yeah.
It also makes me want to watch that video of that guy headbanging into raining blood during the hurricane.
Oh my god.
Because that's
amazing.
That's still one of the best videos I've ever seen.
Same.
Oh, look.
Oh my god. They took it a step too far.
A step too far or a step not far enough is the question.
That's great.
Skeletron!
Didn't get rid of him so easy.
I mean, he's got a metal mask. Oh, shit. I forgot about this part.
Is he gonna use that umbrella?
Yeah.
Oh man. That's incredible.
I'm gonna have to buy this on VHS.
Did that just alright.
Yeah, it's like in it's like in what was that one? Stitches, when he stabs the chick with the umbrella.
Yeah.
Then it opens and blood splatters everywhere. That's one of the few movies where they use CG blood where it's not noticeable.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that. I like Stitches.
I absolutely adored Stitches. I saw the trailer for it when I rented, what was it, Hatchet 3. I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, this is some shit. It's right up my alley. I love the Hatchet movies. I think 3 might be the best one because it was just like, they literally send like an entire SWAT team into the swamp to try and kill Victor Crowley. Like, a SWAT team. It's so over the top.
I've only seen the first one.
You've only seen the first 2?
First one.
Well, I mean, honestly, the second one is okay. I would say it's the worst of the series. Also, another big-ass plot twist.
That's how he took the blast so hard.
He is literally the T-800. Mm-hmm. He is Terminator.
That's a huge reference.
Also, just mentioned bashing his head in with the golf club. Only a robot.
Huh.
Ooh. You're very mean.
Oh my god, a basic friendship unit.
Humans. honestly, humans are highly inefficient. Let's be honest here. We have to sleep, we have to eat, we have to breathe.
Yeah.
Look at the xenomorph. On the other hand, the xenomorph is fast, deadly, quickly, breathes fast, and doesn't need oxygen.
Acid
That is
was
actually
pretty
100%
cool,
canon. That too, but but that is 100% canon that xenomorphs need oxygen. Which, by at the end of the original Alien, when she sends it out through the escape out the door into space, it doesn't die technically. It just kind of curls up at a ball and waits for somebody to pick it up or something.
Huh. Oh man.
It is beyond satisfying.
That is so good. That's incredible. Oh my god! What? All right.
Yeah, and that's where the water came from that his parents had. There's an underground spring that wasn't affected by the radiation. We need more post-apocalyptic movies. We don't get enough of them these days.
Especially ones like this.
Yeah, especially ones that try not to take themselves too seriously. I mean, I'll be honest. I loved Fury Road, but this is better than Fury Road. Honestly, if I'm going to be 100% blunt, I think... Yeah, the most recent Max. Honestly, if I'm going to be 100% blunt, I think that this is better than most of the Mad Max movies, except for the Road Warrior. The Road Warrior, I still think, is the best. But
yeah.
I do still absolutely adore this movie.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I did enjoy it a lot more than I did Fury Road. I mean, Fury Road's fun, but it's a bit too serious for me.
Yeah, it's a lot. But I enjoyed it.
Considering it's like a 2-hour-long car chase.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing.
That was one of the things, like, when I showed it to one of my friends who had never seen any Mad Max movie before, he was so, like, weirded out by the fact that it was literally a 2-hour-long car chase, basically. And I'm like, well, that's not what all of the Mad Max movies are. I mean, the first one was a revenge film.
Right.
And then the second one was actually a post-apocalyptic film, and it did have some car chases. But honestly, Mad Max as a series has always been all about the crazy over-the-top cars with the spikes and the skulls and the machine guns and the guy playing the guitar that has a flamethrower on it. I mean... I like how they literally say he's a cowboy, too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cry.
I love how dramatic this is.
Kind of sad that they killed Apple, though.
Yeah.
I mean, at first, when I first saw this, I was like, "Oh yeah, she's dead." Now I'm watching it like the fourth time, and I'm like, "Man, it still kind of sucks."
Yeah.
I completely forgot that happens too.
I like Apple.
She's very charming.
Yes, I would agree. Charming is a good word for it. I mean, I think they probably could have just like duct taped her head to another thing, right? Like it worked before.
Maybe. I don't know if that would work again.
I don't
Maybe that
see
only
why
works
not.
once. It's like wishing people back from the dead with Dragon Balls. You can only do it like 2 times before you can't do it anymore.
I knew you would go anime. I knew it.
So what would you give that in?
9. I loved it.
No, yeah, no, that's exactly what I give it, as a solid 9.
Solid 9.
It is a near perfect movie.
I have to agree. It sets out what it wants to do, and it does it perfectly.
It's one of those movies I really think that if they would have made it on a bigger budget, or if it would have gotten a wide release, it would have done so well.
I think so too.
All right. Now, let's get into what we always get into after watching a movie. What have we been watching recently?
Yeah.
Now, we skipped a week in doing the stream because we needed to recuperate and because you were busy with projects and stuff.
Yeah. Very busy.
Very, very busy. Have you had any time to watch movies in that time?
Mostly, like but before we start, I just want to I compared the score of Turbo Kid to the score of Holla If You Hear Me Kill You. Turbo Kid is only rated 1.5 points higher than Holla If You Hear Me Kill You. Which is
really
weird to me. Yeah, they're very close. People feel apparently almost the same way about Turbo Kid as they do about Holla If You Hear Me Kill You.
That's interesting, definitely.
I mean,
I'm not going to say that doesn't weird me out, but
too close for comfort. Anyway, but I watched last night or something. It was on Netflix. There was a documentary about like dogs, another science documentary about dogs. It was really good. Apparently, dogs don't really have spatial memory, and they can't perceive connectivity in solid objects. Because we bred it out of them, because wolves can, and dogs can't. So that's interesting.
That is definitely really interesting.
Yeah, also, apparently new research says that every time you hear dogs trying to be like submissive and dominant and being a hierarchy, apparently that is not really something that is as strict as we have always thought. And that if a dog tries to do something like get on the couch or get on the bed, it's not trying to be a person or trying to be dominant, but we've bred them to imitate human behavior. So literally all they're trying to do is just imitate people because they think it's good for them. Because they've been taught that humans will help them and doing things that humans do is good. So they think doing things that people do is a good thing. So they're not trying to assert dominance when they do that.
That's definitely interesting.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. And then I told you about Abby.
Oh, yes.
The sort of bootleg VHS tape I got from Goodwill, which is essentially a lot like The Exorcist, but with an all-black cast, and it's actually very, very good. There are moments of real genuine creepy moments in it. It was actually very, very good. It's got the guy in it that played Blackula.
And he was the king of cartoons in Pee-wee's Playhouse, which is
he's a good actor.
Amazing.
I still need to watch that. But then I watched on a whim this weird animated short. It was a Christmas special from 1977 called A Cosmic Christmas. Um, it's a cartoon, and it's just a short. It wasn't a show or anything.
Yeah.
It was a cartoon about aliens that come to Earth to discover the true meaning of Christmas. Mm-hmm.
What?
It's very weird. And it's like very Christian. Full Christian Christmas. Like, very Jesus.
Very Jesus-y. Not commercialized.
Not commercialized, I will say. Not commercialized. Which I'm fine with. I'm not behind the Jesus thing, but I prefer the Jesus thing to the materialist thing.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of like it commercialized because then everybody can celebrate it. I mean, I got friends who are Satanists who are like, I love Christmas because it's not even like about what it was about. It's just about like, honestly, I still think it's about family, and even if it's commercialized, I still think peace on earth and goodwill towards men. I still think that is kind of there, but not as much.
Yeah, I mean, when I say I don't like the materialistic thing, I say I prefer more the family and the peace on earth thing.
Oh, definitely. But you can't not, accept free stuff.
No, absolutely not. I mean, I love.
I love getting stuff for free. I love getting gifts.
No, me too, and I love getting gifts. I mean, I love buying them as well for people. I love giving gifts. And then I rewatched Rumpelstiltskin. You remember that movie?
You know what's funny was my uncle was over the other day and he asked me if I had seen that before, and I remember because we watched it together once, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. That movie it's pretty bad, but it's fun.
I love it. I love it a lot.
It is fun. A lot of fun.
I was definitely glad I rewatched it. And then the last thing is, of course, what you've been bugging me about for months now, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I finally watched it.
It's so good.
It's like a totally different movie.
Leatherface, you bitch! You messed up my Sonny Bono wig.
The stark difference really surprised me between the first and the second one.
Yeah, no, it really is. Like, so different. That's one of the things. That's why I like it so much. It is so drastically different, and I think that's kind of what Rob Zombie was going for when he made House of 1,000 Corpses. Was something that was goofy as hell and kind of stupid, but also fun and still kind of creepy.
Now that I've seen it, I really do see a lot of that movie in House of 1,000 Corpses.
Yes, and Bill Moseley as Shop Top is amazing.
Yeah, Bill Moseley is really, really good.
I also really love the opening of the film with the guys in the car.
Yeah, that was a really strong opening. I will say, the part to me that was kind of, if it hadn't been for the characters, it could have just been a totally unrelated movie.
Oh, definitely.
But I think that being said, they didn't wear it out, They didn't try to make the first one again, which I think is, I guess, good.
Yeah, I've actually read that Tobe Hooper originally wanted to make a sequel more in line with something like Motel Hell, except it was like a whole town of like Leatherface's and his family have actually started their whole town in the middle of nowhere that seems normal, but they're all cannibals and murderers. Which I think would be a cool.
Motel Hell was a great movie.
Yeah. Oh, I love me some Motel Hell. That one is immensely entertaining.
All right, now let's do you.
Okay, I have actually only watched 4 movies, I think. Yeah, 4 of them, and one of them
What?
was
Have I
film.
finally watched more than you?
Yeah, I've actually have not really spent any time watching any movies. I've been playing a lot of video games recently, and
Hmm.
I was playing, as you know. I mean, before I get into the movies, as you know, I was playing a bit of. I've been playing some Payday recently, some Payday 2, and I was playing it a couple nights ago, and suddenly my game crashed, and I'm like, all right, I'll just reload it. I reload the game, I start it all up again, and I lost all of my progress. My character was back at level 0. I had lost everything I unlocked and purchased in the game.
No,
I had lost everything, and there was no way to restore it. Like, it had been erased.
that's
So,
terrible.
what I've been doing for the past few days at least is playing that game, trying to get back up to that high level. Because originally I uninstalled it, and I'm like, you know what, I'll try to get back there, get back to that high level someday. And then literally the next day I reinstalled it and started playing it again.
Right
But
on.
yeah, that's what I was doing. But I've only watched 4 movies. The first movie was called Cat Sick Blues.
Huh. That sounds interesting.
Cat Sick Blues is a movie that is like, it's like the perfect movie for cat people, but at the same time it's not, I would say.
How do you mean?
So it's basically about this guy who his cat dies, and he loves his cat so much, and he wants to bring his cat back. And he thinks he can do that by killing 9 people
Oh
and
man.
bathing his dead cat in their blood. Essentially, he needs 9 human lives in order to bring back his cat. And he goes out of his way to have a friend of his who like makes like custom costumes and shit. He goes out of his way to get his friend to get him a cat mask and
Huh.
a set of gloves that have like razor sharp claws on them, and a strap-on dildo of a cat's dick,
All right.
which he does not use to fuck anybody in the entire movie. I'm not saying that's a negative thing, but he gets it made and just walks around with it on.
Okay.
And it's got a very surreal tone at times, and it's literally following this guy as well as this girl who her cat died too, and she kind of falls in love with him without knowing he's absolutely fucking nuts. And yeah, it was a hell of a movie. It was very gory and surreal and sick and gross, and it was right up my alley. I enjoyed every second of it.
Who made this movie?
I think it's an Australian movie by a guy named Dave Jackson.
Hmm.
It's a movie from last year.
See it now.
Next, I watched the Hong Kong horror film from 1982, The Witch with the Flying Head,
Hmm.
which is a movie about a woman who is cursed, and she has to rip off her head every night so it can fly around and drink people's blood. And this is actually based on a form of mythos of a form of vampire mythos from Asia. There's actually vampire mythos from Asia about people who have to take their heads off every night and their organs dangle below the head, and they basically fly around and drink blood. And it's like, it's a weird, interesting kind of like movie, and apparently there's more than one movie about this kind of monster.
Really?
But the really interesting thing is this movie is so obscure, it has never had a US release ever. But and the only version I could find with English subtitles is like ungodly terrible quality to the point that you can't even see what's going on. And if you saw my most recent update video, I talked about the bootleg I made of it, where I had the copy with English subtitles and the copy that is like decent quality picture-wise, but it has no subtitles.
Right.
But I really liked that one. It was never really boring. It was interesting, and the effects were kind of cool.
Right on.
I watched the the rather well known short film Un Chien Andalou,
Ah, yes.
which I could not follow or understand at all, and it bothers me that I couldn't really grasp what was going on in the film.
You're not supposed to.
I know, but it it just bothered me. But I thought it was
I didn't really
interesting.
like it. Honestly, I'm not
I
a
didn't
huge fan of it.
no, I didn't really think it was that great either, but I still thought it was interesting.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
and the most recent movie I watched, which is one I watched last night, is called How to Save Us. This
What's that
is
one?
this is a movie I got in like the horror pack for October. And on the cover, it's got like this guy. He's wearing an eye patch and he's got a power glove on, and he's like standing in front of a destroyed city. And it looks like some kind of over the top like '80s throwback movie.
Mm-hmm.
In actuality, it is a movie about who, this guy who travels to this island that has been evacuated because of a plague, and everybody on the island is either dead or they're off the island, except for his younger brother, who is on the island, who was left behind on the island, and he encounters these weird interdimensional beings. The movie just says they're ghosts, but I want to believe there may be some kind of interdimensional being, maybe even alien, but you can't see them. But you can tell that they're nearby by listening to the radio. And if you listen to the radio and the radio suddenly it turns to static, or you start hearing voices through the radio, there's one nearby.
Oh,
And
creepy.
it's essentially, I mean, a lot. I've read a lot of negative reviews for the movie, saying it's just a movie about two guys camping, and really you follow both brothers, um, as they're basically traveling across this island. One trying to get to, trying to find out as much as he can. The younger brother trying to find out as much as he can about these monsters, and the older brother looking for his younger brother. And it's interesting. There are creepy moments, and the visual effects aren't too bad. It's very micro budget, and it's a little over the top at times. Like there's a part where the older brother finds out how to at least like not really kill these monsters, but make them kind of like stun them or make them go away for a while. And he makes like this EMP like wave emitter out of a power glove, and that's a little over the top and goofy. But overall, it's a good movie. It's kind of creepy at times. It's not really. I wouldn't say it's boring. I mean, I read a lot of reviews saying it was like really boring, but I thought it was interesting, and I genuinely enjoyed it. And there's one part that I want to mention because I thought this was actually cool, and similar things like this happen every time. But the younger brother Sam, there's a part where he's in a house, in an abandoned house. Again, the whole island is vacant, and he's in this abandoned house where obviously they fled during like their kid's birthday party. So there's this birthday cake sitting on the table, and I mean, there's nobody on the island. He just takes a piece and starts eating it, and he's got the radio on in the background, and the radio most of the time is playing 50s music. I'm guessing probably maybe some like royalty-free 50s music or something. I don't really know, but it's suddenly interrupted with this voice of a newscaster saying, "Tonight we have an interview with Sam Everett, the man who is searching for his family even though they're already dead." And it's like there's a voice on the radio talking about how his entire family is basically dead, which they are. Only his older brother is alive. And I don't want to like spoil the whole movie because it's a genuinely good movie, I think. It's not amazing, but I really liked it.
What's it called again?
How to Save Us. And the guy who directed and I believe written it, he stars as the older brother, and he has an eye patch in the movie, and I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool little kind of like, like old school thing to do. Like, all the old school badasses in movies had eye patches, Snake Plissken. Snake Plissken. Let me think. Snake Plissken. But no. And what's interesting is he actually does wear that eye patch in real life because he went blind in one eye in the 9th grade, and he was a big fan
Wow,
of Escape from New York, so he started to wear that eye patch because he couldn't see out of that eye.
that's cool.
So yeah, he really is like a one-eyed, like Snake Plissken.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. But that was How to Save Us. I watched it last night, and I thought it was a pretty cool little movie. It wasn't amazing, but it was fun. It was interesting.
You
It
have,
definitely wasn't as boring as I expected it to be,
yeah,
based on some of the reviews.
you made me interested in tracking it down and watching it now somehow. But next, you gotta review Night of the Werewolves.
I will
Now,
review that one eventually. I'm not going to do it now. I will do it eventually.
right? Because they were so excited about
Like,
a review.
you kill me. You kill me with this shit, Andrew. You really do, man.
I didn't even think I was getting you into that mess. I did not know they would respond.
Like, you're breaking my heart.
Oh my gosh.
So when's your next video gonna come down the pipes, huh, Andrew? Huh? When's the next video? When's the next video? When's the next video?
Probably tomorrow, actually. As a matter of fact, I might watch and review Hip Hop Locos.
Oh yeah, Hip Hop Locos. That's
you know
gonna be.
Now, right?
No, I don't.
You don't?
It sounds horrific.
It is supposed to be like just the absolute worst of like micro budget, shot on video, just terrible about like a Mexican hip hop group that decides to go on like they decide to murder a drug dealer and take his money, and then horror and I guess hilarity is supposed to ensue, but apparently it's just really, really bad.
This sounds really bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it and review it though.
You are a braver soul than I shall say, but then again, you didn't see Terror Toons 3.
No, I've been spared that, but I did watch Shark Exorcist. But I enjoyed Shark Exorcist, so I don't think that counts.
Yeah, no, it doesn't count if you enjoy it.
I really did. I actually want to buy it. You can get it pretty cheap.
I'm not going to pay a single cent for that movie. I'm going to wait until, like, Donald Farmer sends me an email and he's like, hey, will you watch my movies? Then I'll do it.
Was that Donald Farmer?
Yes, it was Donald Farmer.
Yeah,
Donald Farmer, the same guy who directed, like, Cannibal Hookers and Zombie Cop.
Demon Queen. Which is his, I think he's only shot on VHS movie, which I really enjoyed.
Savage Vengeance.
Did he do Savage Vengeance?
I think so.
He did. I'm looking at it right now. Didn't know that.
He did. He's done quite a few movies.
Apparently, he's filming a movie right now called Cannibal Cop.
Oh yeah, Cannibal Cop. That one's on my watch list.
Looking forward to that one. And, he's won an award, apparently. What did he won, Donald Farmer?
Probably a Razzie for Worst Director.
No, he won a Silver Award for Independent Theatrical Feature Films and Videos, Romance, for a movie he did called Bollywood and Vine. Yeah.
I want to kill everybody.
including myself after reading that. He did a Bollywood romance movie. Yeah, he directed it. Donald Farmer. Yeah, here's what the movie is. An Indian tour bus driver in Hollywood gets more than he bargained for when he writes a comeback vehicle for his idol, reclusive actress Delilah Lee. But that doesn't even make like sense. But he won an award for it.
Yeah, but James Cameron won an award for Titanic, and Titanic sucked ass too.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Gotta be honest. What are you doing with that? What are you trying to say? Are you trying to intimidate me?
Need a
Is that your way
haircut,
of
greaser?
Oh my god. Is that your way of saying stop commenting on like micro budget film Facebook pages asking you to review their movies?
Maybe. I need to get this fucking thing fixed. The blade is loose.
How does that happen? Oh, I remember when I was in Greece. You know, I don't know if it's that way in the movie, but in the play, you know, the greasers, they have the
Switchblades.
knives. Yeah, the switchblades. And I remember we were all going to get them for the play when we did it, but the theater teacher was like, "No, you can't do that," and he got us all flip combs instead, switch combs, which was fine with me because it was kind of hilarious.
I mean, those are really good. But no, this is a stiletto.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a comb to me. Oh my!
I'm gonna try and comb with it. I shaved with this damn thing. No, I'm not even gonna fucking try.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Knowing my luck, I'd slit my throat live on stream.
Oh no!
It'd make for a hell of a stream, though.
Yeah, that would be wild.
like that scene in Bad Taste where he's like, "We're having you for lunch," and then the chef is just like,
yeah,
and then the fucking alien played by Peter Jackson is like with a knife and he accidentally slits his own throat.
That would be you. And then I could screen cap it and sell it.
You are the worst.
I wouldn't even know how to do that. Like,
print screen and then open up Paint and hit Control V.
I know how to screen cap. That's not what I meant. I mean, I wouldn't know how to like. You gotta be good with. You can't just like peddle that kind of thing on the regular internet.
You can, technically.
You get arrested.
No, not really. Technically, peddling videos and or images of somebody dying isn't really illegal, because it's just death. I mean, that's just what it is. Like unless they were specifically killed for the point of it's for unless. See, that's the difference between like videos of like, let's say like ISIS executions versus snuff films, because snuff films are made to be specifically to be filmed and sold.
That's true. That's true.
Which is why technically snuff films don't exist.
Right.
Technically.
But close enough. Things that are close to them exist. Okay, so yeah. If that happened, just know you'd be helping me out big.
It'll be all over the deep web.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, going to the deep web isn't illegal.
No, it's not.
I'm not going to say I've been there because I haven't, because I don't want to be put on a government list.
Yeah, I haven't either. But
I know people who have.
Is that right?
That is very correct. I'm not going to say who, because if they're subscribed to me, if they saw my stream, and I say their name, they'd be pissed.
I'm not asking who. I just I hear a lot of people say that um, it's not like, a lot of people think it's, you know, red rooms and stuff like, but it's not particularly exciting. A lot of people use it to buy, you
Drugs.
know, yeah,
Oh, hell
to
yeah.
buy LSD and stuff. I knew a guy who used it to buy LSD.
I mean, that's the only way to buy LSD is with bitcoins.
Bitcoin.
Magic
Oh,
internet money.
God. This is the weirdest thing.
Man, I wish I would have bought a Bitcoin while it was like really low, because now like a single Bitcoin is like a few grand.
Really?
Yep,
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. Like literally nowadays you have to like buy like 1/16 of a Bitcoin just to have like a couple $100 on the
I
deep
didn't
web.
know that.
But I will be right back. I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break.
All right.
You can take a 5-minute break if you want, man, but
Sounds good to me.
shit. Ah. Did you get the message I sent you?
On Facebook?
Yeah, no, because I checked my phone while I was in the bathroom, and my friend posted something he calls the ultimate meme, and I'm like, all right.
Oh my god.
He's like, witness the meme of the gods.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's from Ryan, one of the guys I was streaming with the other night, and he's one of the guys that wants to be involved with the D&D. I asked him if he wanted to be in it.
Yeah, I mean, he's welcome. Absolutely. He actually.
He wanted to know if we could do Pathfinder, actually. Did you say something? Because you completely broke up there for a second.
Oh, yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you now.
Okay. Has he played before?
He's never played D&D, but he's played Pathfinder before.
Okay. We could, but you'd have to be aware. I don't know the rules for Pathfinder, but I've heard when I play D&D 3.5, and apparently that's really, really close to Pathfinder.
I have to let him know.
So if he's set on Pathfinder, that's fine. I usually like to do. I have a system developed specifically for online play, because if you play by regular rules of a lot of the D&D and Pathfinder games, it runs kind of weird if you're playing it online with people as opposed to in person. So I've developed a way to make things a little more streamlined, and it's like a mix of like Pathfinder and D&D 5th edition. But I've never played straight Pathfinder.
Yeah.
But if he's familiar with Pathfinder, like a lot of the ways we would be playing would be very familiar to him because it's very similar to Pathfinder.
Yeah, because I know they had a I mean, they called it the D&D club in high school, but they played Pathfinder.
Yeah, they're very similar.
Yeah, I've heard that they're very similar. I know I was gonna play one. I already told you, but there was one I was gonna play in high school. I cannot remember the name of it. It was like one involving like it was like a science fiction one, and it was like in space, and you could get like robotic limbs and stuff. It was. I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me, but it was like really cool. Like the
Was it
person.
Shadowrun?
I don't think so.
Okay. I know Shadowrun is a big sort of like cyberpunk one. I haven't played it.
I don't think it was that one, but it was one. I remember the person who was going to be our game master for it had one of the actual like books that you use for it that has all the rules and how to create your character. And we were all like basically sitting around the lunch table like flipping through it one day we were all like, "Oh my gosh, this art is so cool and the weapons and everything are really interesting."
Yeah, the books for the games are always great. So Ryan won't be completely new to this. He's played Pathfinder before.
Yeah, he's played Pathfinder before. He was in
Okay.
And my other friend Tristan, I asked him if he wanted to be involved. He hasn't told me yet. He has not replied to anything I've sent him about it. So I haven't heard from him yet, but I'm like 99.9% sure he was in the D&D club as well, playing Pathfinder. I can't guarantee that, but I was pretty sure he was in that club too. I wasn't in the club because I didn't get to make the sign-up deadline. I completely forgot about it. Otherwise, I would have been a part of it, but
It'll be good. If Tristan doesn't end up being interested, I can find another person. Because really, not including the DM, you really only need like for me, 2 is too few. 3 or 4 is perfect. And so that would, because if it's with 2 people, you can't do a lot of combat because you're just 2 people against, I don't know, anything more than like a giant spider will just die usually. And then it's not fun because, like, you know, everyone fights goblins and giant spiders. It's like boring.
Yeah, it's like a giant spider in an MMO or a skeleton.
Yeah, a bat.
Or a bat in Castlevania.
Exactly. You know, so that's why 3 or 4 players, not including the Dungeon Master, is really good. But 3 is fine. 3 is definitely workable.
I mean, I feel like I would be into it. I mean, look, I'm not going to say I'm into Dungeons and Dragons because I play Munchkins, but Munchkins is a very simplified kind of game about fighting monsters and collecting treasure in dungeons.
And what is Munchkins? I'm not familiar.
It's essentially a kind of board game, and the board is very, very simple. It consists of, like, I think about 10 or 12 different rooms in this dungeon, and the game is the same every time, but it's different because you get different cards, and you get like different loot cards for every room. And in every room there's a monster, and if for instance you can work, like, if a monster is too hard for one player to beat by themselves, you can offer to help them, and you could like split the treasure, or be like, I want like if it's a monster that you get like 2 loot cards from, be like, I want one of the loot cards, you can have the other one. Or you can even use cards that are like debuffs and curses on, or buffs on the player or on the monster to make him harder to beat. It's all about whoever makes it to the final room first. And
cool.
and it's very goofy and kind of cartoonish. Doesn't really take itself too seriously, which is something I kind of like about it. And there's a ton of expansions. There's a Mars Attacks official expansion for it. There's there's like a Lovecraftian Cthulhu expansion. There's so many different expansion packs for the game. There's a zombie apocalypse one. Like, there's a lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you like that, I really do think you're gonna enjoy Dungeons and Dragons a lot. um, because it's like stuff like that, but it's just sort of infinitely expanded. Um, where, and that's what I really like about it is that like within just the bare minimum of reason, you can at least attempt thing that it's almost in a within sort of a world, which is very cool. But yeah, whenever we get the people together, we should stream it.
Oh hell yeah! No, I'm totally up for streaming it. Honestly, that's all I do now is stream stuff. If that wasn't obvious.
It's cool, and yeah, and I actually stream. I can't believe it's been a while. I don't think I mentioned it, but I've been playing with a group, streaming Dungeons and Dragons for at least a month now. Month. Um, and it's not on my channel, obviously, but yeah, it's Dungeons and Dragons, and it's a Viking themed campaign, which is interesting. Yeah, and
No, that'd be really cool.
yeah, and I'm playing a gnome druid named Pillwinkle, and it's
The druids.
yeah, and
Oh, how they dance, the little people of Stonehenge, beneath the haunted
oh
moon,
god,
for fear that daybreak might come too soon.
oh man,
Ah, Spinal Tap is still great, though.
indeed. I've only seen it twice.
You know, when you give that movie a rating on IMDb, it actually rates it out of 11.
No way.
So if you give it a 10, it will say it's 10 out of 11. I'm not joking. You can go look right now.
I'm actually going to.
I always thought that was like something that was really awesome on IMDb because if you get especially if you get like an error page, it will give you a movie quote. But like modified, like you'll get like the obviously these aren't the droids you're looking for, but it's this isn't the page you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, out of 11. There it is. I didn't even notice that because I have rated it on IMDb.
What did you rate it?
8.
An 8?
Yeah.
You really need to see it again then, because that movie is hilarious.
I agree. Maybe on a better day I'd give it a 9. You know?
I don't know. There's just something about it. After I read Ozzy Osbourne's autobiography and then I watched that movie, it all clicks so well. Like the whole fact that their band name was originally the Originals, and then they realized there was a band already called the Originals, so they called themselves the New Originals. Like,
oh my god.
Or the part where one of them is talking about how like this one key is the saddest key, and how he's working on this like really deep song, and then Rob Reiner asks him what it was, and I asked him the name of the song. He's like, "Lick My Love Pump," and it's just like so out of left field.
It's classic stuff. I changed it to a 9 because thinking more about it, I really did love it very much.
And the music is good. Like them as a band is actually pretty competent. They actually released more than just one album.
Yeah, I know. I haven't listened to too much, but I had a friend in high school who was like really into their music, and so I got to listen to quite a bit of it like that, and I usually enjoyed it.
I love how the soundtrack for the movie is literally their soundtrack Smell the Glove. It's literally just all black.
Oh man. Which of course is like a riff on Metallica, probably.
Did Metallica put out the Black Album when that movie came out?
I think so. Right? When did that movie come out? Because maybe actually not.
I think it came out before that, maybe. Although there was the AC/DC album Back in Black, which that album was like completely black too.
Yeah, no.
So
this
could have been a riff on
Black Album. It probably was a riff on the AC/DC one then.
When did Back in Black come out?
Let me check.
1980. Yeah, it probably was. Damn, 1980. That album came out nearly 40 years ago.
Jesus Christ.
That makes me feel old. I wasn't even alive when that album came out, and I feel old.
Yeah, man. It's like when I realized the other day. I hate to go back to this again, but freaking Shrek is like 15 years old.
Oh my gosh!
15 years old.
I'm not saying that just because it's 15 years old, but also because you had to mention Shrek, for fuck's sake.
Every time.
Oh my gosh! You are horrific.
I mean, I'm not even being a meme. I just genuinely love that movie.
I mean, it's good.
Like, is a wonderful animated feature.
You know, Seth MacFarlane not Seth MacFarlane, Todd McFarlane really likes that movie. The creator of Spawn.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Really, really like Shrek?
Like, he doesn't love it, but he actually thinks he saw like a clip of it back when it was like first being made, and he thought it looked absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
and he says he really likes it, but still.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't realize that, like, I mean, because now animation is something that really progresses quickly. I mean, really quickly.
But everybody knows the best DreamWorks movie was Bee Movie.
God, stop. Now you've made it.
Talk about me being a meme. I'll cut you. Fuck. I would throw this, but I don't want to break anything or accidentally stab myself. So I'm just gonna put the knife away, throw it across the room, and yeah.
Be safe. You don't want to like.
Stay safe. Stay sober.
I mean, you don't want to like go to the emergency room for accidentally stabbing yourself after like playing with a knife. Like,
I'd tell him I got BIID and that I tried to sever my own arm because I thought it was my cousin's.
Oh my god. Is that the thing where you think your limbs are like other people's or something?
You think your limbs aren't yours, so you try to sever them.
God, that sounds awful. That sounds like the worst thing.
Also, it's Danny DeVito's birthday. He turns 72.
Is it his birthday?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. We should have watched something with him in it.
Yeah, but has he ever been in a horror movie? I mean, let's be honest here.
He directed Death to Smoochie, which was horrifying.
Oh, yeah, Death to Smoochie. That is a great dark comedy.
Yeah.
I forgot he directed that. We even looked that up on like a recent stream too.
Yeah, we did. We totally did.
It has been a very long time since I've seen that one.
Me too. Oh man, I mean a very long time. He looks older than 70 to me, Danny DeVito. Like, I'm surprised he's only turned 70.
It's weird.
Like, get this. Like, you've seen William Shatner. Like, what he looks like recently,
yeah.
Right?
No, I've seen what William Shatner looks like recently. God damn.
But do you know he's 85?
He's 85?
He's almost 90 years old. William Shatner is 85 years old.
He barely even looks 85.
He looks late 60s, early 70s.
Like, you know who looks like he's 85?
Danny DeVito.
No, not Danny DeVito. I mean, Danny DeVito definitely looks old, but he looks like he's in his 70s. No. I'm trying to think of Bill Murray. Bill Murray looks like he's in his 80s.
He does look 85.
And he's only like in his 60s.
Really? He's aged horribly.
Yeah. Like, honestly, he has looked like he's in his 70s since The Life Aquatic.
It's probably all like the booze and his sort of sour disposition.
What made you look so old? My bad attitude. It's room.
Honestly, it was on the biography channel, and it was their special on Bill Murray, and pretty much everybody that they interviewed hated him. Like, no one had anything nice to say about Bill Murray because he's really just like such a mean person. Apparently, everyone that he like interacts with on a professional level, like on a friendship level, and apparently he does not have any friends because he's just very mean to everybody.
I'd believe it.
That's why he looks 85.
1985. Sherry and Madonna, Dagwood and Blondie, music still on MTV.
See, I'm gonna make backing tracks for you, and you're gonna sing over them.
I'll do a cover of the Immigrant Song.
Oh my god!
By Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole album of just really bad, cringy, like
covers,
meme covers.
No. I'm gonna cover. "Bring Me to Life." Wake me up! Wake me up, Lisa!
And you gotta do it like that too.
I gotta scream into the mic.
That's
Oh, but shit! Did you? I finally got that package from that guy that sold me all the Toxic Avenger movies.
Oh, nice.
So,
how much did you say you paid for it? Like $20?
$40, and it was the three Toxic Avenger movies I didn't own, and Mother's Day, the slasher film by Lloyd Kaufman's brother.
Right.
Charles Kaufman. Not the Charles Kaufman you're thinking of.
Good deal.
Oh, it is.
And that's the same guy, right? That did the guinea pig. All right.
He's the same guy that hooked you up with the guinea pig movies.
Man.
I told him when they arrived, I was like, man, keep me updated on your posts, because I'll buy from you again.
Right? Like,
I mean, it may have taken like 2 or 3 weeks to ship, but you gave me a damn good deal.
Yeah, I wasn't upset by the shipping time. Like, given how little I paid, it doesn't bother me. Not one bit.
Sweaty. I bet you think I'm the Greasy Strangler. I never said that. I'll tell you a secret. I am the Greasy Strangler. I do that when I'm like talking to my friends on PSN, except I'll like pull the mic really close and whisper right into it. I am the Greasy Strangler.
Oh gosh.
Like, trust me, my friends have it worse than you do.
It's pretty good.
Holy shit.
What?
I don't know. I'm eating some hard candies because I'm an old man.
I like hard candies.
Yeah, I got some of these old-fashioned hard candies.
Oh, that's nice.
And they're really good. Like, oh. But they're terrible for you.
Oh. What flavors are they?
Lemon, wild cherry, watermelon, and green apple.
Oh, that sounds good.
And they're like really old school. Like, they got all the sugar like crystallized on the outside.
I love that. Where did you get those?
I actually found them at a dollar store for $1.
Really?
Which is funny,
awesome.
Because sometimes when I see like this exact brand at like I'll see them at like random stores, and I'll see like a bag this big going for like $3 or $4 sometimes. anywhere ranging from like $2 to sometimes $4 if it's a really pricey store. But I found them for $1. I was like, oh hell yeah. Shit, I've been on IMDb for almost 4 years.
Dude, that's a commitment.
I've seen too many movies.
Seen some shit. Lord. That was great.
So I've created a new genre within my collection because I like to subgenre within my collection because I like to separate my horror movies by subgenre. And because trauma movies are so hard to place in a genre, and especially the Toxic Avenger movies, because the first one is like, it's a body horror film, kind of a revenge film, kind of a slasher, kind of a science fiction film. It's kind of hard to place in a specific subgenre. So I've created my own genre, my own separate genre of toxic waste horror.
Explain.
So anything involving kind of toxic waste causing mutations. For example, I would say like something that obviously what would go in this section is stuff like the Toxic Avenger, Class of Nukem High, Chud, like Revenge of the Radioactive Reporter, maybe like I Was a Teenage Zombie, maybe, because that one had to do with toxic waste quite a bit. What's funny is that's owned by the Criterion Collection too.
Really?
And it's like a cheesy, low-budget, like 80s splatter film owned by Criterion. And it makes a reference to Lloyd Kaufman.
And sometimes.
What did you just send me?
Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
What did you just send me? I'm scared.
No, just look at it. You gotta cover this one. And then we'll release it on Bandcamp and make a lot of money.
Did you really send me the instrumental for Bring Me to Life?
Yeah, I did.
You're a fucking piece of shit, you know that?
Yeah.
How can you see it to my eyes like open doors?
Do it. Cover it.
No, never.
Do it.
That's all you get.
Oh. Do it for 500 subs.
Look, 500 subscribers. If no, 500 subscriber. If 500 people, 500 more people were to subscribe to me, I'll do it.
So at 1,000.
Yeah, I'll do it for 1,000.
Looks like I gotta get to work.
Just telling people to subscribe.
Like, look, guys, you might not like the content, but
The content may be terrible, but he's gonna do a shitty cover of "Bring Me to Life" by Evanescence, so you gotta do it.
yeah. And honestly, the way people just eat up the horrible meme culture now, I feel like that would be all they need to convince them.
Honestly, I love that song. Unironically.
So cover it.
Oh! I put one of the candies in here and it started to fizz up, and I'm like,
oh shit, really?
Yeah. It's not even cold. Why am I drinking this?
Once I put a bunch of Skittles in a glass of Dr. Pepper, and it wasn't good.
That is...
I let it dissolve, and it was really awful.
You're terrible.
Yeah, I wasted Skittles and Dr. Pepper.
No, you're terrible for doing that and thinking it would be good.
Yeah, honestly.
Because both of those things are terrible.
What? You don't like Dr. Pepper?
I'm kidding. Dr.
Okay.
Pepper is okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. If you couldn't realize, my drink of choice is Euphoria.
No, I like it as well. Recently, I've been on a huge root beer kick.
Yeah, root beer is gross too.
What?
B movie, but every B is repeated by how many were said before it. All right. Let's see.
This is the new stream. The meme stream.
The meme stream.
Is it like the whole movie?
Jeez.
Send it. Send it to me. I gotta watch it.
Fucking kill me. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I just gotta. I cannot. Oh, so is it just the trailer?
Yeah, but it's...
Okay. I was hoping it wouldn't be the whole movie.
Jesus. Why did they think that movie was okay to make?
Right? It's just so terrible.
B movie, but the rest is in the description. Let's see what this is. Oh, this, and it's from Unironically Ironic.
Lovely.
Okay, let's look at the description here. B movie, but sped up to 20,000 times normal speed, and I try to narrate everything that's going on as I see it happening.
Yeah, I'm watching that one now.
This guy's so awkward.
Yeah. I realized today that this meme is never going to be something that we're that we don't have, because like when the We Are Number One thing started getting old, it moved on to the B movie. And when the B movie starts getting old, they're going to do this kind of crap with something else. And so we're never going to not have this on our hands. Like, this is the future.
Hey, We Are Number One, but every one is replaced with the B movie that is faster each time it's played.
What? What?
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Rapping the B movie script. I'm not even gonna watch that.
Oh my god, literally, it is literally the entire B movie sped up.
In the We Are Number One thing?
Into a slideshow, practically. Jeez, kill me. I cannot do it.
It's interesting because I don't think the "We Are Number One" meme is quite with everyone yet.
Hey. How about this? We're number one, but everyone is replaced with humongous each time louder.
Oh my god.
Now, humongous, he's my hero.
The one where was it like everyone was like Mike Wazowski?
No, it was the Mine song.
The what?
It was the Mine song.
Yes, that's that's one that didn't catch on.
I wish it would have. Here's a little lesson in trickery. This is going down in history.
You'll have to cover that one as well on the album.
Jesus, this humongous is getting louder and louder. I'm gonna wait until it gets like deafeningly loud.
It's just gonna become distortion at one point if they take it that far.
When he steps on the branch, it plays the clip from the humongous video. This person just sexually harassed me.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Jesus, it is getting worse. We're sitting here looking at memes while streaming. This is that was deafening. Okay, I'm done. Oh, I love the one. It's like cooking by the book, but every cake is replaced with "You Are a Pirate," but every pirate is replaced with "We Are Number One." And every time it gets more distorted. We Are Number One, but iDubbbz doesn't seem to care.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. It bothers me that he's going to die of cancer.
Yeah, I mean, pancreatic cancer is a very poor prognosis. So yeah, he's probably not gonna make it, unfortunately.
Oh, We Are Number One, but everyone is replaced with iDubbbz saying "I'm gay."
Oh my god. We Are Number One bass boosted. This one looks like
technically, no.
Nah. God.
There's one that replaced every one with that.
Yeah, I saw that one. Have you ever tried a disguise? Oh my god. I'm just gonna send you one, and you need to check it out. I think it's the best one. I think I have found the best We Are Number One. I think I picked the mother one.
No, I saw one as We Are Number One in G major.
Yeah, I watched that one. But bass boosted.
Okay, let's see what this is all about.
Yeah. No, you need to.
Does it get more boosted with every one?
I'll let you discover that yourself.
Jesus fucking Christ, God.
Yeah.
That legitimately scared me.
Right.
Also, I think my headphones are broken.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's really bad. We are number one, but the word one triggers duplication and makes the
Oh.
video slow down and get louder.
Oh, yeah, that one is a classic.
I'm gonna check that one out.
Oh, we are number one, but every time they take a step, they turn into Mr. Skeletal.
Oh yeah, that
was
one.
A classic.
Absolutely. Man.
Oh, we're number one, but every time they say one, a dead meme appears.
Oh my god.
I know there's one that replaces every single one with Donald Trump saying wrong.
I'm gonna check that one out.
And there's one that replaces it with him saying China.
God.
China.
This one where like the word one makes it duplicate and slow down and get louder is pretty incredible.
It is. Oh,
I'm into it.
There's Harambe.
Oh my god. You're watching the dead meme one?
Yeah, and it's the Harambe video that Filthy Frank did.
Oh my god.
Oh, here comes Dat Boy.
Oh my god. That one, I think, should have died sooner than it did.
Honestly, I like it still. It's so weird.
Yeah, I do like it.
I don't post it because I don't want to get called ironic, but no, I mean like I don't know, somebody who likes bad memes, but still. Oh, Darude Sandstorm.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you alright?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. But the dogs are barking! Oh, holy shit! Look, I'm gonna put the microphone right by the earphone, just so you can hear what I just heard.
All right.
Let me fucking.
What was that?
I think that was from the E-fucked video.
It would a great one to use would be yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. That's my favorite.
No, I actually love that one.
I love the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but it's
yes.
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
I think you sent me that one. I still watch it from time to time.
Excuse me. So I ordered that DVD of Black Past, though.
Nice.
It's on the way. I'm really happy that it got a finally. I'm really happy it finally got a fucking release. It is probably my favorite Olaf Ittenbach flick, and probably my favorite German like shot on video film. Although I don't think it was. It might have been shot on 8mm. I don't technically remember 100%.
I know Burning Moon is shot on video.
Oh, well, it came out in like the 80s before Burning Moon, so I'm sure it probably was shot on video then. But here in my garage, new Lamborghini here, fun to drive around in the Hollywood Hills. You know what I'd like more than materialistic things? This new Lamborghini here.
Huh. I want like, I don't have a car right now, but what I really want to do is like get a car and then put the Oh Yeah, Mr. Krabs Fresh Prince mashup on a CD.
Actually, no. I know I know where you're going with this. And actually, my friend, since my friends like to drive in my car because my car is better than theirs, and because I have a CD player and AC, I've actually been telling them that I'm gonna make a meme mix for the longest time, and it's gonna have like that on it. It's gonna have Darude Sandstorm.
Oh my god!
It's gonna have some Vaporwave, some Macintosh Plus, you know.
A meme mix. It's gotta have at least one all-star mashup.
Oh no, it's just gonna have regular All-Star on there.
Nice.
And then it's gonna have the mashup of Thomas the Tank Engine and Machine Gun Funk by Biggie Smalls.
Oh yeah. A meme mix. That's incredible. You need to get on that.
It's also gonna have Zubu.
What?
Oh yeah, you don't know about Zubu. Zubu was a small time meme that I Hate Everything made, kind of on purpose, because he was like, everything I do turns into a meme. Like all I got to do is go Zubu, and it could become a meme. And then people literally made like remixes with it.
Oh my god, a small time meme.
It was pretty small time, but he keeps accidentally creating memes. And it pisses him off because he doesn't like memes.
Oh, I just thought of one. I forgot it. Oh well. I do a lot of stuff you could put into memes. If you want to get real brave, you could do a one of the Mac Tonight.
Oh, Moon Man?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, look. Those are terrible. They're fucking terrible. They really are. They really, really are. And even if I thought they were funny, which I don't, even though I know it's a joke, I know it's not to be taken seriously, and I know not to get offended by them. I'm not really offended. I just think they're trying really hard to be edgy. I wouldn't put it on a CD and play it in my car because I don't want to get my ass kicked.
They're that bad, huh?
Have you heard them?
I still have not.
Look up Moon Man Notorious KKK.
Ooh,
and you'll know.
Wow.
Yeah. Listen to that and try and tell me that I shouldn't that I should put that on my meme mix. I'm not joking. Legitimately look it up and listen to it.
I'm doing it now. Classic audio, it says. Wow, okay. Immediately. Well, I'm done with this.
Yeah. You see what I mean?
I do.
They ruined Mac Tonight. They really did.
Yeah, why would they do that?
And the thing is, and like I told you before, I saw that guy cosplaying as Mac Tonight at a convention once. And he was following me and my friend Damon around, who I was streaming with. Me and Damon around at the convention. And we're going to that same convention this year. And this year, we're going to see if we can find him again.
Oh, man. If he's going.
If he's there, I'm going to get a picture with him.
Nice.
And post it on social media.
I hope that he's
doing it to be Mac Tonight and not actually, and doesn't know that it's a racist meme.
Yeah, let's hope. Because if it's Mac Tonight, that would actually be kind of cool and obscure.
Mm. But then people had to ruin it.
Yeah. I had not even heard about it. So I'm glad
Yeah,
it's not like a huge meme.
Yeah, no, it's not a really big time one, thankfully. I think it really blew up on like 4chan, but I don't go on 4chan because I don't want to get raided by the FBI for finding something on the random board.
It's a cesspool.
You think it's a cesspool? I've seen some shit, man. Trust me.
No, I'm glad I haven't. But from what I've heard, it's just not anything that.
I actually read this. I read this actual archived post this guy put up. It's been like archived and screenshotted and everything. And this guy actually posted, you know, like what does B keep in their freezer? And people kept guessing, and somebody eventually said a body, and he posted a picture of a severed leg in his freezer.
Oh.
And whether or not it was real has not been confirmed. But that guy, but they tracked his IP and they couldn't like trace it, meaning he was using a Tor. He was using Tor to reroute his IP address.
Right. See,
but still.
Yeah.
And there's a guy on there who was talking about how he just killed this woman, and he posted a picture of her corpse on there. And then he said, "Check the news. I'm planning on pulling a fake gun on the police and killing myself." And then he gave the state and the town, and it did actually happen that night.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. The world is a sick, sick place, which is why I should stay on the internet and watch and look at memes. People think I'm a weirdo.
Joke's on them.
We are number one, but it's replaced with a random JonTron meme. And it's Jesus 420. Christ. It's 420 long.
These might actually be the death of them.
Subscribe for 3 Lazy Town memes every day.
Oh my god. That's
technically, no.
Nah. No. Like, I love how that's like the bargaining chip. Like, subscribe and you get 3 Lazy Town memes every day. Like, how could you not?
How could you not subscribe?
What channel is this?
That this video's on?
Yeah.
It's called Monkey Chunk. Monkey spelled M-U-N-K-Y, and there's no space. JonTron.
God, he's got 54 videos. Are they all Lazy Town memes?
Is the question.
We are number one, but everyone is replaced by Donald Trump as president.
Jesus. I saw that. I've seen that one. Be careful not to make us.
We are number one, but Mike Wazowski flips and hits his crotch 12 times. Or Mike Wazowski.
12 times each time is the question.
I don't know. I'm gonna watch it and see.
We are number one. I am sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Right?
No, that's actually a quote from JonTron. He's like, you think I'm making this shit up, but no, I lack the talent. Here's the deal. Just slip and slide on this banana peel. Fucking kill me. We are number one. Man, you got that Kurt Cobain look going on with the ripped jeans.
I don't even mean to rip them. I actually hate it because it's like cold sometimes, and now my knee is cold. Okay, so it's not like Wazowski hitting it each time.
Ow.
12 times in total, which is less exciting.
Yeah, it is a lot less exciting. 12 times, and each time it gets faster and faster and more distorted.
I'm just going through Monkey Chunk's channel.
I'm loving this JonTron one, I really am. But then again, JonTron's great, anyway. Like, all the time. We are number one.
Okay, we are number one, but everyone is replaced with SpongeBob saying he was number one.
Oh, God. I know there was one that was like, it's we are number one, but everyone is replaced with a hentai babe having an orgasm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a great one.
Oh my god. Teach you how to be villains.
Jesus.
I hate myself for like having
knowing all the lines. Don't worry, I know it all too.
The real memers.
Wait, someone needs to kill us. Oh wow, somebody unsubbed because my stream's so bad. No, I literally did lose one subscriber. Was that really that funny?
It's not funny that someone like. So it's funny that like someone was probably like watching memes for like 2 hours unsubbed.
Wait.
I'm sorry that someone knows. I promise it wasn't me.
It is the worst.
We knew the risks. Territory.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna watch Malatesta's Carnival of Blood. Because I own it.
I wish I owned it.
Oh.
Rub it in my face like that. I can't even like see it because it's so pixelated.
Oh yeah.
Stop. Oh my god.
It's the whole set. It's beautiful. I'm gonna have to buy it.
That is beautiful.
And apparently this is volume 1, so I guess they're gonna do a series. And I am if they do this as a series, I'll buy the second set. Definitely, if they do, because this is from the 70s, so I'm guessing next they'd probably do like lesser known underseen stuff from the 80s from America, and that would be even just as interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe
if not more.
Maybe by the time they release that, I'll actually have the money to buy it.
I got this for $40. It's not bad considering this is already out of print. And it's a Blu-ray DVD combo.
The funds just went on my side.
And look, you hear that? That's a thick, strong box that it comes in.
Oh, that's beautiful. wrong. It's no hip hop locos.
I got it right next to that box set of Australian horror films I got for like $7.
Yeah, I remember seeing your update with that one. That was cool.
You know, I think it's funny. Todd said he'd upload the results video today, and it's not up.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm sure he's a busy guy. So.
No, I'm sure. He does have a job, like we all do.
I definitely understand. It can be hard to.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
Wait, what?
Hey, it's me, Goku. I'm just saying you should Goku prom with me.
No. Someone photoshopped like you know the famous scene from Say Anything.
The famous scene from Say Anything. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. And it was that poster. I'm just saying you should go to prom with me. Ugh. God, that was like so bad. So embarrassed. I was like embarrassed when I saw that. Whoever. Toddy Walnuts has a very impressive collection.
Oh, very much so, man.
He
always gets the new Arrow stuff like right when it comes out too. He gets like all the new Arrow sets, even if it's something he knows nothing about.
Yeah, I've been enjoying seeing it on his channel, and then that his favorite movie or horror movie at least is also the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, I know, but you're very proud of that one, huh?
I am. Actually, now it's 2 against 1. Got someone on my side.
Look, I'm sure about a lot of horror fans would say it's their favorite.
But you're standing strong.
I'm part of the minority here.
Maybe you just need to watch it again.
I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't like it that much. I don't think it's like as amazing as My Bloody Valentine, for example.
Oh, wow.
My Bloody Valentine is my favorite slasher film.
Wow.
Did you not know that or something?
I did, but the Chainsaw slasher film.
Look, if it's my favorite slasher film, then you gotta assume I think it's better than Texas Chainsaw Massacre because I don't even put that on my top 10. I put the second one on my top 10. Lick my plate, you dog dick.
You cut me real deep just now. But no, I understand. I mean, I do think Cabin Fever is overrated.
Yeah,
a lot of people disagree with me.
Yeah, but there's also a very large amount of people who think it's one of the worst movies ever.
Cabin Fever?
There's actually a huge number of people that think it's bad. Surprisingly. There are more people that think it's bad than people who like it.
Yeah, I mean, I just thought it was kind of boring. I don't know.
It's boring.
Isn't there a second one?
There's 4 of them.
There's 4 of them? When did this happen?
They made the second one, which was directed by Ty West.
Really?
Yeah, so now you're going to have to see the second one.
Yeah, I like Ty West better than Eli Roth.
I'll be honest, the second one is bad because it's like direct-to-video garbage, but at the same time, it's like really gory and stupid and fun. Like, as long as you just sit back and, honestly, it's one of those movies you can't watch by yourself. You have to watch it with somebody, or else you will not. I don't think you can really enjoy it.
I understand.
And then they made the third one, which had Sean Astin in it.
Really?
And it was about the origins of the illness.
Oh, that's cool.
And a lot of people hated that one too. I thought it was okay. I mean, I bought it from like Family Video for like $3. So I paid money for it after I'd already seen it once. I mean, I don't think it's terrible.
Right.
It's bad, definitely. It's cheap and cheesy and stupid, but it's not. It's still entertaining.
Right. Well, I was not even aware that they existed. Did you see the fourth one?
Not yet. I think the fourth one is called Outbreak. I don't even think it's out yet.
Oh, okay. All right. Aside from, the obvious ones, your Friday the 13th, your Nightmare on Elm Streets, what have you. Favorite horror sequel?
Favorite horror sequel that isn't like Friday the 13th or
Nightmare
or Halloween? Yeah,
none of the big names.
None of the big names?
Yeah.
Favorite horror sequel that's not one of the big ones? Shit, that is actually kind of a hard question. I would actually have to say favorite horror sequel that's not like part of a big time series is maybe Toxic Avenger 4.
4?
Yeah, with 2 at a very close second.
Yeah.
Because 4 was... I
rewatched
it recently after seeing it years ago and thinking it was okay. And I rewatched it because I got it on Blu-ray. And I absolutely adored every second of it. It is so much fun.
I should check it out.
I mean, we're talking about diaper-wearing criminals trying to shoot up a school full of mentally disabled children. Okay, that's like the first scene of the movie. That's how ridiculous it is. Diaper-wearing criminals in a high school for the mentally handicapped.
Well, I haven't seen that one, but it sounds pretty weird.
Andrew, what are you looking at?
No, I'm just looking through Todd's channel.
No, what were you looking at when you were looking over?
No, nothing in particular. But,
all right.
Maybe for me, I'd pick, like, Puppet Master 3 or something just because I can't.
Leprechaun 3. I know you haven't seen the Leprechaun sequels, but Leprechaun 3 is probably one of the best, like, third entries in a movie series ever.
I've only seen the first one.
It's literally Leprechaun in Vegas.
Really?
In Vegas. And he kills a pawn shop owner who is the stereotypical, like, Indian pawn shop owner. And he bites the guy's toes off. And he's like, I like Indian food. It's spicy.
Oh my god, no way.
I'm not joking. It's in there. Don't you have the 4-pack with, like, the first 4 of them?
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought you said you did. There's a 4-pack you can buy with the first 4 movies, and honestly, you only need, like, the first 3.
But, didn't you say aren't there, like, 5 of them?
There's, like, 8 of them.
Jesus Christ, really?
Part 4 is trash. Leprechaun in the Hood is okay. Leprechaun Back to the Hood is hilariously bad.
Mm-hmm.
Leprechaun Origins, which is a sequel, a prequel, and a remake all at the same time, is absolute garbage.
There's
And
not
they had
one where the leprechaun is in space, is
yeah,
there?
the fourth one is the Leprechaun in space, and it's terrible.
Yeah. Why are they always wanting to put him in space when they run out of ideas?
Look, the in space sequel usually sucks unless you are Hellraiser or Jason.
Wait, Hellraiser had a sequel that was in space?
Hellraiser Bloodline Part 4.
Still haven't seen it. I'm surprised they did that early.
It was based in space in the sense that it was like it took place on a satellite where the laminate configuration was. Oh, like it was in this space station satellite, whatever, for some reason. And it has to do with this guy who's working on this space station and his like entire family history going back generations has had to do with this box.
I really want to see all of them. Not the. I don't want to see the weird, like, the ones where Doug Bradley isn't Pinhead, because those just sound really bad and unrelated.
Look, I've seen first 6 of them. They're up until part 5. They're all pretty solid.
Yeah, I've heard. As you know, I'm pretty interested in seeing the 8th one.
I saw the 9th one. That one was bad too.
You saw the 9th one, but you haven't seen Hellworld?
They don't really connect. After a certain point,
really?
They stop connecting to each other. Like once it hits part 3, there's no connection to the first 2.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good way for them to, like, be creative and not get stuck.
And branch out the mythos.
Yeah. I think that's actually a good idea.
Because there is more than one box.
Right.
You opened it. We came.
I still think that's my favorite Clive Barker movie so far.
You need to see Nightbreed. It's on Netflix.
I know, and they're gonna take it off at some point. Like
they're going to. So watch it now. Literally now, as we are streaming. I will watch it with you. I will get my copy off the shelf and we'll watch it.
I don't have the time for that, but isn't it like a 2-hour movie?
Yeah, it is. The director's cut is. The theatrical cut's like an hour and 20 minutes. They literally cut it down by like 40 minutes.
Jesus. Did you say you liked that one better than Hellraiser?
I think Nightbreed is my favorite Clive Barker movie. Yeah, it's on par with Hellraiser, I would say, and way better, honestly, than Lord of Illusions. I like Lord of Illusions quite a bit, but I think it is way better than Lord of Illusions.
Yeah, I mean, I think Lord of Illusions is good, but I think Hellraiser, blows it out of the water. And
you haven't even seen the director's cut of Lord of Illusions, which is another time, just like with Nightbreed, where the studio was like, man, you got to cut like an hour out of this.
That sucks.
The studio always fucks over Clive Barker.
Yeah, they don't like him doing these long movies.
It just got kind of spooky.
Yeah, I bet. But, I don't think he ran into that problem with Hellraiser, did he?
I don't think he had that problem with Hellraiser because Hellraiser, he wanted to make just straight to the point, which is why I know it got a pretty wide release when it came out originally. I don't think censors really had a problem with it, nor did the studio. But then again, the studio, he was working with like New World Pictures at that time, and New World, they don't, I mean, they care, but they don't care as much as like a big studio would. And I think it was Warner Brothers who helped him make those two movies, Lord of Illusions and Nightbreed. So I'm sure they, wanting to keep a positive reputation, wanted him to cut out quite a bit of stuff because honestly, nobody wants to go see a 2 hour long movie. Nobody wanted to go see a long movie back in 1992, and nobody wants to go see a long movie today.
No, I agree.
Except me, I'll go see a 3 hour long movie.
Yeah, same. I really wouldn't mind as long as it's good. But I understand that most people are not into that. Really long movies in the theater, you know. Get it. But I'd still prefer if they kept them intact. Personally.
Yeah, and there's still a whole half hour of stuff that they cut out that is considered lost.
Damn. Well, anyway, on that note, I need to be hitting the hay.
Alright, man, go ahead. I gotta work tomorrow anyway.
Yeah. What time?
1, so I gotta be at work in 12 hours, so I'm gonna use 6 or 7 of those 12 hours to stay up and play video games.
Sounds responsible.
I'm as responsible as it gets. But, as always, I'm Cody.
Andrew.
And we are signing off. Peace.
Later.